breaking news: Rori Harmon from Texas women's basketball is out for the season with a knee injury. Obviously, their guard depth now, including a walk-on that just got in scholarship, is down to 6 instead of 7. We don't know about Taylor Jones at forward and with her hip injury and all this. So in terms of for sure available players, including a walk-on, by the way, that's on scholarship, or even other players, 14 players. That's including Taylor Jones. But without Taylor Jones, 13. Now I want to go over the stats and the significance and all this. As we all know, she's a 5'6" guard. She's played in every game until that last game, and she was a late scratch. She did something in warm-ups, like I said last night in that preview of the number 10 Baylor at number 5 Texas game, and Texas is currently 13-0. And all this, she's 5'6" tall as a junior. And she's played 12 games this year. I do not know if she's going to get a medical red shirt. She might have played too many gut games. I don't know. But we're going to have to wait and see on that. And she's the second leading scorer on the team, 14.1 points per game, 5.6 rebounds per game, 7.8 assists per game, 3.1 steals per game, 0.2 blocks per game. I'm going to even include that. 1.2 turnovers per game, 1 foul per game. Made 2/3 of her free throws on 36 attempts, 31.8% on threes on 22 attempts, and 52.3% from the field on 132 attempts. So, as you can tell, that is a big loss. Especially, that is the second leading scorer for the team up to this point this year. And this does put a little more pressure now on Madison Booker. I now know she's a forward, but she's the second leading person in assists this year. Rori Harmon was number 1. And the same thing goes for steals category. When you look at the stats, it doesn't lie about that, and especially an experienced player at that. So, in terms of conference, now switching gears here, they were preseason picked first. This definitely could alter things. When you're down one of your best players, especially at guard, and it hurts your quality depth too. Not just the number of guards, but the quality guards. I mean, and quality depth on the roster cuts it by one player. And we do not know about Taylor Jones for tomorrow without hip injury, or when she's going to even come back. She's missed the last 2 games with it. So, how many ranked games do they have on the docket for the rest of the year? They obviously have Baylor tomorrow. Obviously. Tech's not ranked, but they're 11-2 and it's on the road. You got at West Virginia, that's currently ranked at number 25, but I don't know if they're going to be ranked by the time they play them. I mean, I'm just going over potential. So that's 2. They got TCU at home, and that's a potential. And that's 3. Then you got Kansas State at Kansas State. So you got 3 potentially ranked opponents in a row. Or regardless, 3 tough opponents in a row after the Texas Tech game. And you can't sleep on Texas Tech. They beat Texas last year, remember. They did. Kansas is not ranked. Oklahoma State's not ranked. Oklahoma State's not ranked. Oklahoma's not ranked, but they were at one time, and they beat a ranked team. But then they have slipped off to 6-5, including a brutality loss to Southern, a 1-win team at the time. So, and they got Cincinnati at home. They're not ranked, but they're 8-3. They obviously have Baylor again. They got Kansas State. And that time, you're going to have to play them at home. And you got to go on the road to TCU. So that's 3 straight tough games again, potentially. They got Houston, that's 9-2. You got Iowa State, that's 7-4. You got them at home. Then Texas Tech at home. UCF on the road at Oklahoma. And there's BYU just a once. So in total, if you have kept track, and I'm still going to go over the number of games. So Baylor 1, West Virginia 2, TCU 3, Kansas State 4, 5 is Baylor, Kansas State 6, TCU 7, so 7 more ranked games. But that doesn't mean they're going to automatically win against those unranked opponents or all those ranked opponents. No, it doesn't. We're going to have to wait and see what really happens from here, and this is going to be an adjustment period, I would think, and don't be shocked if they fall down in the rankings after this major loss due to injury, and we will see whether or not she's going to even get a medical red shirt. Because I know once you play up to a certain number of games, you can't get it. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 600 subscribers. Of course, the ultimate goal is 1,000 more, so we make money off this. Of course, liking the video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithm, so more people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Hit the notification bell as well. And I saw this report from Denny Davis, who works at the Austin Statesman, by the way. That's where I am getting my information here. And I'm sure other people have reported this by now. So you cannot just assume that I'm making this stuff up here. It's legit. And even ESPN did that. So, yeah. And it's just a bummer to see a player out for the year. No matter who it is or what school it is in general. And I wish her a speedy recovery. But you got to be smart. Because knee injuries are no joke to come back from. I know professional basketball players. A player who had 3 torn ACLs within 2 years. And yet she's still playing. Even my cousin that played Division I women's soccer has torn her ACL a few times. Multiple times. In both their knees. So, you know. You just got to be smart about the knee injury situation and all this. So that's all I got to say about this.